They spot this push coming in from Mousesports, and you can see the wonderful folks over at Betway place this slightly in favor of the FaZe clan. It's going to be all the frags going the way of FaZe early on. Sunny left in a 1v4. While he has found the first, he's going to get dropped by Carrigan.
Instantly on middle. So the orb's being dropped over to Oscar, which is always a bit of a worry. Now Mousesports back down a man as Carrigan bails. FaZe over 4v4. It's going to be Rops forcing Rain out into the open with a Molotov. And even though damage was done by Rain, it's not enough to topple Rops. Now on into a 3-on-3. And Mouse, they could even hit this B bomb site, especially with Carrigan having rotated off of it and coming into the CT spawn means FaZe are very committed here, but Mousesports still aren't budging.
Yeah, they've slowed right down, but actually they are now going to peek on into this. And Oscar, he's the man to drop Olaf, leaving now Nico and Carrigan in the hot seat. The new in-game leader and the old left up for this FaZe clan. Nico going to have to roll back to his roots of being the hard carry. He is good for one, but Oscar continuing to put up the numbers here. Has dispatched of him, leaving Carrigan now in this clutch situation. 1v2, the bomb going to go down with seconds to spare, and Carrigan rounds the corner. Oscar's homing down his sights. And
Mouse did get 2-0'd last night by Big Harry. That's a bit of an edge. Oh, Guardian, he doesn't shoot. He had the lineup. He's only going to get that kill, and he even does further damage to Olaf, who does molly off this position. Smoke down in the spawn, blooming for Sunny. And he's trying to catch Olaf repositioning inside of this bomb site. He may as well. Pushing in through the flashbang. Good. Olaf's down. And Sunny's making this one work for the team. Another kill coming in through the smoke as Carrigan shows his face. And Mousesports, they're going to tear it right off. 2 players left up for FaZe, and they're going to give it their best to save. But Rops does not want to allow that in the apartments. Carrigan, if he wide peaks here, it could be very well timed, but there are 2 players. Do they line up? Carrigan gets one and the second. Easy stuff for Carrigan. The ex-in-game leader of FaZe finding frags down the bottom of B, and that bomb dropped down the ramp as well, and Mousesports too deep. We could even see this rotate from Olaf to bolster that A-side defense. It's not really needed. Guardian's up on long instead. And Stiko's going to walk right into this off angle. That's Nico, sorry. No AWP here. Guardian instead shuts down short. Getting Rops. Nico dinked through the corner, so Stiko's not going to be able to find that kill. But any damage he can get would be fantastic. Try and force those rebuys from FaZe, but Carrigan's on the AWP, and he will give no one any room. 3 kills.
Gives him a bit more freedom to try and take this fight versus the man in pit. Rain going to get Molotov down in the open. Oh. He takes the fights, and he's going to win almost all of them. Rops is able to get the trade, but it's the only kill to come in that round for Mousesports, and FaZe going to be straight back in with a 4. Going to continue just walking on him, but into the firing line once again. A missed shot from Olaf. He certainly doesn't miss it the second time around. And oh, not the third either. He's going to shut down this attempted B play from the Mousesports side. And in the blink of an eye, it is only young Rops left alive. Bomb down now in the open. 35 seconds left on that clock as of right now.
Yeah. Not going to happen. 4 players there for FaZe. He's behind Guardian as well, but he's focused on getting this kill right now. He's focused on opening things up, and he's done exactly that. Chris J dead. Flashbang's good, so Molotov can come through, but Rops has got ahead of it. And look at Olaf in the edge of the smoke as well as Carrigan, rather, getting dominated. Rops going to be able to find that frag. Bomb plant coming in on top of the coffin. Again, Mousesports playing safe. Now 3-on-3 on the retake.
Bomb ticking down, and is going to be planted for Banana, so keep your eye on Stiko, especially as there's no one to actually pressure into him. Well, not Stiko, rather. It's actually Oscar down towards Banana, but he's holding the close angle right now. Players coming his way. Guardian has to try and find something sooner rather than later. Nico in from the spawn. Good for one. They have to deal with these players, and now Oscar emerging from the Banana. Guardian finds himself locked in the 1v2, and with it all to do, it's too much to ask. Oscar, etc, etc. There's so many good teams down in FDL right now. But anyway, Rain's open this round up. Guardians chimed in with another. So FaZe looking like they've had a change of heart. Actually, they want to try and win this game out. The mere mention of the Mountain Dew League has switched these guys on.
Well, Rops and Chris have to pull back a near impossible situation. You can't play passive like this. You've got to gamble. And yeah, Chris gonna rotate, but we'll reconsider. Luckily so, because FaZe are fully set up to go for this B site burst. Chris is going to be calling for a little bit of help now in the team speak. He's already spotted two. Smoke going over the top, and this will cut Chris out of the sight, out of the round. Out of any chance of Mousesports winning this one, he repositions up on the coffin. But FaZe leaving no box unchecked, Harry. They've smoked this one as well. Chris cannot catch a break. That bomb plant does go down. And just like that, FaZe have pretty much guaranteed the round. It's about Mousesports saving maybe this armor so they can buy up something around this in the upcoming one.
Here, I'm going to give you a guess.
Yeah?
Who do you think's bottom of it?
And Oscar.
Trying to hold things off. Sunny. And with that frag, that's the bomb drop. More players coming his way. And does find decent damage. Now, bullets raining down from the top of mid. And Oscar, he's picked up the double. The bomb's dropped out in the open. And for Rain, that's the end of this round. He's just got to go ahead and back on out of things. 14 seconds left. I mean, maybe even wants to die. He's going to get more money for that anyway. So that will be the round going the way.
Down with utility though, and Sunny still has an incendiary.
They've already lost Rain early on. Now the rotation back in from Stiko sees 3 players at this B bomb site. 20 seconds left. FaZe have to go for this. As Stiko waiting down in CT means that Chris J just has to find 1 or 2. There's only 10 seconds, the bomb only just getting in. Chris J just has to try and hold his ground, and he's buying time, but not going to be enough as he gets shut down. Stiko, he's denied the bomb plant. He's won the round, he's done it all, and that will be Mousesports picking themselves up in 11th. All on the back of them. The reason I say it is because Chris J has been a real force of nature. He's got to be all that and more, though, as Carrigan does drop Rops in the apartments. Rain, even wrapping round. He might beat Chris J on the timing, and he was spotted there.
Someone definitely called that they just saw him. Chris J didn't, but sorry, not Chris J. Rain didn't. Now they know either way. 30 seconds left. When this smoke fades, Stiko's got to be very careful. They're going to flash through. Rain's waiting for this push up from the library. And the timing couldn't be better. Stiko gets caught by Rain in the smoke. Oscar's out in the open, and FaZe, they have perfectly timed that execute. Fantastic work. Chris J far too far away. And what happened to that push up?
This also means that he hasn't been properly cleared out yet, and now they know of the man down in the pit. It's Rops. He's trapped regardless, so Mousesports have to try and make something come of this. They can't just leave him in the pit to die. And Rops, he's continuing this good form. He's able to go ahead and find himself another. He's made this possible. Guardian on short, good for one. Rain trades it back. It's a very back and forth round, but you still have Rops to worry about. He has to try and get into the fray. He has to try and help out, and Carrigan's going to catch him now. Just Oscar left up, and Carrigan doubles down. That's the round going the way of FaZe. Oh, but he doesn't miss the timing onto Raid. That's a big advantage to take, and now going to be given another opportunity. He does just back away. Nico, in the meantime, already blitzing his way down through short, trying to carve apart. He's gone past Rops, he's picked up Oscar, he's looking for a little bit more. Nico is absolutely unreal. 29 kills, and he's opened up the A bomb site. Now leaving Stiko and Sunny 2v3, and they're going to make of aces and Chris J, or big performances from Chris J with this AWP. Looking to try and roll back to New York. Takes that peek onto Guardian. More players coming his way. 20 seconds left. And now it's all eyes onto Chris J. And while he does tag up Rain, damage is not enough. He needed the kill. That's going to be the bomb going down now for FaZe. Oscar and Rops left up in the retake. Nico even going to juggle that AWP into the back of the bomb site. Now, one Molotov on Rops. That does at least force... No one on oranges, so it doesn't matter. Has missed its mark, I guess, and Rops goes running into Rain. Oscar, so many angles to check, and he will fall, which means